Let's talk Beyonce. Beyhive. Ooh, boy. But I'm about to piss some folks off this one here. I'm okay with that. So, Beyonce fans are pissed off. Why? Because even though Beyonce broke the record for most Grammys in ever, 32, Beyonce fans are mad because, or such as Beyonce fans, the Beyhive, or Beyonce fans, or Beyhive, whatever fucking call them, are big mad. Harry Styles won Album of the Year. Ooh, boy. Let's get into this one. So, first off, I can't claim that I have heard many albums this year because I'm not really into today's music for the most part, especially today's pop top 40, whatever the fuck it is. But I did hear Beyonce's album because I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but I do like to hear what she's doing these days. Like, I think her best record was by far Lemonade that came out in 2016. But I did hear her album this year, the Renaissance album. And honestly, it's meh. It's meh. It's not a bad record, but it's not worthy of an album of the year status, in my opinion. Of course, I say that. Beyonce fans are going to lose their shit. They're going to lose their shit. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, factual feelings, guys. Sorry. Here's what I say about Beyonce. Beyonce, to me, is probably her, and then maybe Bruno Mars, the best living entertainer today. She gets her flowers. Folks, she gets her flowers. Stop. Okay? She does get her flowers. All right? But I do think people overrate her. I'm not saying she's overrated. I'm just saying people overrate her. Okay? Another thing, too, also about Beyonce, I think was in the shock some folks. Her record sales, you think she's like someone that's sold her million records already and all that? Her record sales are much lower than you realize. Considering the name value. I think a lot of that, doesn't sound a little controversial here, but follow me here. And I think a lot of the reason why her record sales are low, it hasn't been that great in the last decade or so. Because I think Beyonce in the last 10, maybe 15 years, made a conscious effort to kind of went from this mainstream pop icon where she's caters to a wide audience, and she went more urban, more black. Not a bad thing, of course, because in fact, I argue that creatively speaking, she's actually better. But in doing that, you alienate an audience. You alienate fans. You know? And I think her sales have gotten low because she's alienated a good portion of a fan base. Mainly the white fan base, probably. Okay? Put it this way. For all the talk about her versus Rihanna. And look, Beyonce's a better singer, better entertainer. We get all that. I'm with you on that. But when it comes to actual record sales, Rihanna runs laps around that girl. Laps. I know you listen to Beyhive and just start talking shit and getting their feelings. Hey, Beyhive, facts over feelings. Get over it. You know what I mean? And again, the whole thing with the Grammys, too, I didn't want to come off as critical of Beyonce either, too, because with the Grammy numbers, and she has 32 Grammys, and you have artists like Michael Jackson who has 13, Aretha Franklin has 18, Whitney Houston has 6, Mariah Carey has 5, Freddie Mercury and Queen has 0, Diana Ross has 0. My point I made when I tweeted this out, too, is that and Beyonce's not her fault here, but the Academy has added so many categories in the last 10, 15, 20 years that it's actually easier today to win a Grammy than it was decades ago because there's more categories now. You know? To me, they've now watered down the number of... They've watered down the show now. You know? It's not on Beyonce, and you know... I mean, her insane fan base is going to disagree with me on that. This is just truth in this context. Again, Beyonce's great. Excuse me. Beyonce's great. Let me get some water real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Clear my throat. She's fantastic. But context matters. Context always matters. You know? Be mad all you want. Your girl is fantastic, but she's not as big a seller as you think she is. Real talk. You don't like what I'm saying, but that's real talk. So, I mean, look, I love Beyonce. I mean, I respect what she does. She's fantastic. She's great what she does. But let's keep 100 here. You know what I'm saying?